সুপ্রিয় দর্শকবৃন্দ, আমন্ত্রণ জানাচ্ছি 5 মিনিটস কানাডা ইউটিউব চ্যানেল থেকে। আমি সাইফুল আলম, একজন রেজিস্টার্ড সোশ্যাল ওয়ার্কার। বাট আজকে আমরা আবার এসেছি আরেকটা বিষয় নিয়ে। তো আজকের বিষয় আমরা জানি কিছুদিন আগে অক্টোবর 5-এ কানাডার ইমিগ্রেশন, রিফিউজি এবং সিটিজেনশিপ মিনিস্টার গ্র্যান্ড প্যারেন্টস এবং গ্র্যান্ড প্যারেন্টস স্পন্সরশিপ অ্যাপ্লিকেশনের জন্য একটা দিন নির্ধারণ করেছে। তো সেই বিষয়টা আসলে আমাদের অনেকের আগ্রহ এই বিষয়গুলো বিস্তারিত জানার জন্য। তো আজকে আমাদের সাথে বরাবরের মতো আছে আমাদের মুকুল ভাই এবং আমাদের প্রিভিলেজ টু ইন্ট্রোডিউস আওয়ার ইমিগ্রেশন কনসালটেন্ট Meghna Sen. She will answer all our questions. So I will go ask Meghna Sen. So if you don't mind, just briefly introduce yourself, like very shortly.
Hey, hi, this is Meghna Sen, and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and I'm practicing in Toronto, Canada. And yes, you can go ahead with your question.
Okay. Yeah. So, a lot of people are asking, like, there is a parents, grandparents sponsorship program, which will be like coming soon. So they're asking, what are the eligibility criteria actually for those people who wanna, sponsor their parent or grandparents?
Right. So the main eligibility criteria is that you must be a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident in Canada. You must be 18 years old. And you must be residing in Canada when you would like to sponsor your parents or grandparents.
Okay. So if they have those kind of eligibility, they can apply. So there are some steps, right, they have to follow. So what would be the first steps they need to follow?
So another criteria is that they also need to see the minimum income that they need to meet, and they have filed taxes for the last 3 years. So they will be, assessed on that basis. And so the steps would be like, first you make an application for sponsorship. Then the IRCC, they assess your application. They invite you to apply. If you pass the eligibility criteria, they send you an application package. Once you receive this application package, then you fill it out, you pay your fees, and you submit your application. When you submit, after that, if you have to add any new information to it, you could also add it later through web form.
So when does the program will start? Like, when the process will start? Like, if I want to apply for my parents or grandparents?
It's starting on October 13th, and it's going to be open for a 3-week period till November 3rd. So that's about 22 days. And it's starting at 12 noon on October 13th. So what happens is that on October 13th, 12 noon, you can go in and you can fill out the sponsorship form, and then you enter a pool, and then IRCC will pick up your application. If you're lucky, your application gets picked, and then you're invited to fill out the forms and apply.
So is there any kind of limitation, like how many applications they will take, but how is it work like this? Can you just explain?
Yes, so this year they have announced that they'll be taking only 10,000 applications. So you don't need to like panic like last time, like enter at exactly 13th October at 12 noon. You could go on 14th, 15th, and you could fill out. It's going to be open for a longer duration. And then you could fill out all the information. And from that pool, they will slowly start inviting people. And suppose you make any kind of an error in your application, don't keep filing multiple applications, because they're going to take out and filter out the duplicates.
Yeah. So Meghna, like as you mentioned, it was very important. Last time I heard that people was so rush, and then the website was like the system crashed. Yeah. So in this year, so it shouldn't be happen like that. So as you mentioned, that they're taking a longer period, so they're gonna give the applicant for longer time, so they can apply throughout, like in between this time frame, right?
Right. So 22 days is a long time. You don't need to rush and don't need to panic.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And yeah, after the submitting the application, it will be the random selection. So they will select the randomly 10,000 applicant,
Right.
right?
Again, it's like a lottery there, but you have time to submit it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So there is what is undertaking actually?
Yes. So now, whenever you sponsor anyone, it could be your spouse, your children, now your parents, you have to write an undertaking saying that you're going to take care of them. And the undertaking you're going to sign with the government for 20 years. There are two undertakings that you sign. One is with the government saying that, yes, you will take care of your parents. And the second undertaking you sign with your parents saying, parents, I'm going to take care of you. So what you need to take care of is their basic needs, their living, their food expenses, and they once they get the permanent residency, they do get health benefits, but they don't get dental, they don't get vision. So you have to say that yes, you will be responsible for that.
Okay. So my next question is like, can I apply for my both parents who are alive, or I have to apply, like, is there any kind of limitation or like, or anything?
No, you could apply for one parent. But the thing is that you would still have to be assessed for both the parents. LICO will be assessed for both the parents. The parents would still have to do the medical. Both the parents would still have to do police clearance, biometrics, everything.
Okay.
And times, there are some children who are under the age of 22 who are still dependents to your parents. So they could also be joined into this application. But again, the LICO will be for those many people. So suppose you're a husband, wife, 2 children, and you're sponsoring 2 parents, that will be 5. LICO will be assessed for 5 people.
So what's usually the processing time?
Now the IRCC is saying that they will take anything between 20 months to 24 months to process your application.
Thank you, Meghna. And we know that you said October 13, they're giving us the opportunity to start applying. So, and we don't have to rush. But can I do something before that? Can I prepare, or what documents or what things I need to do before October 13?
You could first, make an electronic copy of your passport or the ID that you're going to, your PR card or your citizenship card, whatever document you're going to apply with. So you need to make an electronic copy of that, and you need to have like basic information like your given name, last name, your address, email ID, plus collect your 3 years returns. And you also, just these basic things you collect and you gather and you keep ready and to fill out. So you still get time. Once you don't fill it out right now. So right now you start filling out the forms after you get picked for application, So that is the thing.
So yeah, like if they are coming here, they can be like they will get the PR, right? What other benefits they will get? What are the benefits for this program?
Right. So when parents come as permanent residents, the one thing is that they can start working if they want to. They get a SIN number. They also get all the rights under the charter. As a permanent resident, as a person who is residing in Canada, and they can you get a lot of benefits. As they can also apply for citizenship later.
So from our discussion, it seems like we have to fill up the form first and then process after that. So can you just briefly discuss the steps, form fill up and then what we have to do?
Yes. So on 13th, when it opens up, you go in, you submit your expression of interest. So you fill out all your basic details, upload your document. The document that you upload, just keep that in mind that that is the same document you will be sending when you send in your application. And you wait. Once you submit your expression of interest, you wait till you get invited. Once you get invited, you'll be sent those forms that you would need to fill out. So don't fill it out right now, because the forms that are there on IRCC website, they are the old forms. There could be some changes there. So when they send you that package, that will be exclusively for you. Plus, they will give you 60 days to submit this entire information, and they will give you the address where you need to mail it in, what all information you need to provide, and and they'll give you that date by the 60 days period by which you need to send in the application.
So do I need to prove any funds or anything for this application?
Yes, so you would need to calculate your LICO. So suppose, like I said, it's a husband and wife sponsoring their parents, both their parents. So you assess for, you calculate 4 people. Now, suppose there are some questions I got from people who said, oh, in 2018, I was single. I got married in 2019. And in 2020, now I have a child. So how do I assess my LICO? So in 2018, you calculate 1 single and 2 parents, LICO for 3 people. In 2000, you get married, so you calculate the LICO for 2 people and 2 parents. And in 2020, if you had a child, then you calculate for 3 people and 2 parents. So that is how you calculate your LICO. And one more thing that IRCC has announced, that the LICO for 2018 and 19, suppose you're filing your application now in 21, you submit your application. So 18, 19, and 20, you give your notice of assessment. So 18 and 19, you calculate LICO plus 30%. But in the year 2020, because of the pandemic, they are giving you a relief, and they are saying that for 2020, you don't need to add in the 30%. So you just do LICO for just only the LICO.
Okay, only the LICO. So that's bring my next question is if because of the pandemic, if I am EI or SERB, I'm getting SERB, can I apply still sponsor my parents or?
Yes. So that is not social assistance. You should not be on social assistance, but social assistance due to disability is allowed, but not so that is not. So SERB and EI, you're not under social assistance, so that would be still eligible.
Okay. So let's say some people want to contact you, how we can connect with you or Mukul Bhai in this regards?
Yes, so you could always put in a comment in our YouTube channel and say you want to contact. One of us will definitely get in touch with you and respond back, and that is how you can get in touch.
Yeah, thanks, Meghna and Saiful. Also, they can contact us our email address, info@pathways2canada.ca. And also, they can browse our website, www.pathways2canada.ca. So thank you, Saiful, and thank you, Meghna. Thank you so much. And I definitely, who would like to sponsor their parents, they will be benefited from our today's session. So thank you, Saiful, and thank you. Special thanks to Meghna. Thanks, Saiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
ধন্যবাদ। সুপ্রিয় দর্শক বৃন্দ, অবশ্যই যেটা মুকুল ভাই বললো, হয়তো আমাদের এই ভিডিও থেকে আপনারা কিছু ধারণা পাবেন। আপনাদের যদি কোনো প্রশ্ন, কমেন্ট বা কোনো কিছু থাকে, তাহলে অবশ্যই আমাদের ভিডিওর নিচে আপনারা লিখতে পারেন। আমরা চেষ্টা করবো আপনাদের প্রশ্নের উত্তর দেওয়ার জন্য, এবং আপনাদের এই যে আমাদের যে বিশেষজ্ঞ আছেন এই বিষয়ে যারা কাজ করতেছেন তাদের সাথে সংযোগ করার জন্য। ধন্যবাদ আমাদের ভিডিওটা দেখার জন্য, এবং আমাদের 5 Minutes Canada ইউটিউব চ্যানেলটি প্লিজ লাইক, কমেন্ট, শেয়ার এবং সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন। থ্যাংক ইউ।